It's a medical malpractice case and your case is coming up for trial. What you don't know going on behind the scenes is that the doctor tells his defense lawyer he wants to settle the case. The defense lawyer says, wait a second, don't settle this case, it's a winnable case, we can win this. So now you have a conflict between the doctor, his attorney, and his insurance company. Will the case settle? You want to know the answer? Come join me for a moment as I share with you some great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. So now the case is getting close to trial. The doctor wants nothing to do with this case. He tells his attorney, I want you to settle this case. I am not sitting there for 2 weeks trying this case. Make it go away. The defense attorney says, wait a second, our experts confirm that we have a valid defense and you did nothing wrong. The doctor says, I am not spending my time out of my practice, away from my patients for 2 entire weeks. Make this go away. Settle it. The insurance company doesn't want to settle this case because they think they can win it. And they're willing to spend whatever it takes to bring in whatever experts are necessary to go ahead and defend the case. Now, you as the injured patient and I as the attorney don't know any of this that's going on. This is all going on behind the scenes, and we are not privy to that. So the question becomes, will the case ultimately settle? There are instances where the insurance company wants to settle the case, and the doctor says, no, absolutely not. We're going to trial, let a jury take a verdict and tell me that I did everything correctly. In that instance, the insurance company may have no choice contractually because of the agreement between the doctor and the insurance company and what's contained in the language of his malpractice insurance. But in this scenario, it's just the opposite. The doctor wants to settle the case. The attorney and his insurance company do not want to settle the case. The doctor can put significant pressure on his attorney as well as his insurance company to try and settle the case. If he wants to settle this case, he wants it to be done within the framework of whatever available insurance he has. Will the case settle? In all likelihood, it will force the defense to try to begin negotiating. It doesn't guarantee that the case will settle because remember, they think the case is defensible, which means that if they do make an offer, they're going to lowball it. They're going to try and settle this case for as little as possible. We, on the other hand, have a different agenda. Our goal is to try and obtain the maximum amount of compensation possible for your injuries. And if we cannot reach an agreement, if we are very far apart, then we have no choice but to continue on with the trial and ultimately have a jury determine whether or not we are more likely right than wrong, that what we are claiming is true. And if so, the jury will then put a value on the extent of your injuries. So why do I share this quick information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in these medical malpractice cases here in New York. You know, I recognize and I acknowledge you're watching this video because you probably have questions about your own particular matter. Well, if you're considering bringing a lawsuit and you have questions that need answers, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, G-E-R-R-Y, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.